This week, we are making a research paper for the science fair. Now, when I say paper, I do mean a Google Doc that you can type on the computer. It will have 3 pages and it will have at least 3 or 4 paragraphs. Let me show you how to do this, and then I'll let you get started. So the first page is your cover page, your title page. This is my research paper from my science fair project. So it says Wi-Fi signal blockers. That is my title. I put it in quotation marks. I put what it's for. It's for the research paper for the science fair at News Charter School, and I put my name on the title page. Make this big, make this centered, put some space in between. As you see, that's the only thing on my page. Okay. Let me try to go down a little bit. All right. So that is the whole page. The second page is where I actually make my paper. I start writing. The first paragraph is telling me just a tiny bit about the project, but I want to know what I already know. Okay, what do I already know about Wi-Fi? This is my project. Your project is not going to be about Wi-Fi. Your project is going to be about your topic. Let me just give you mine as the example. So I put what I knew about Wi-Fi and routers and stuff like that in the first paragraph. I see a couple lines that have squiggly words that have squiggly lines under them. That's because the computer doesn't agree with what I said. I may be correct, and I may have to teach the computer something, but sometimes the computer reminds me to use correct grammar. So here, THERE, I did not, I'm going to always click on the words with the lines under them. And THEIR, that's the word I meant. So I'm going to click that suggestion and it's going to replace it. Do not leave any blue or red lines on squiggly lines on your paper. Please fix those. All right. The term Wi-Fi, understanding that the wireless, I like that. So I'm going to ignore it. Okay. I like what I wrote, but sometimes you need to fix your problems. Okay. So all my blue lines are gone. There's no red lines. I'm good to go. Now let's talk about the next 2 paragraphs. The next 2 paragraphs are things that I don't know about my research paper. I'm doing research. I'm studying that. So I want to know what the word wireless meant and the word fidelity. So I looked up fidelity in the dictionary and I typed the definition as I understood it. The next thing is about a router. I wanted to know what is a router and how did it work? So I researched that and then I typed up a paragraph about what I learned. I did not copy it word for word. I didn't copy and paste. I read on the internet and then I thought in my head and then I used my own words to make a paragraph. So let me just back up. Here again is my title. The first paragraph is what I already knew. The second paragraph is about something I didn't know and I learned and I wrote it. The third paragraph is about something I did not know, I learned, and I wrote it. Then my last paragraph is putting all that knowledge together, my new knowledge and my old knowledge together, and then coming up with a hypothesis. From what I just learned, what do I think is going to happen in my experiment? So my very last sentence is my hypothesis. My hypothesis is that blah, 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 blah. That's my hypothesis at the end. I always use capital letters at the beginning of my sentences. I use a punctuation at the end of my sentences. Now, for the next important part, that is page 2. So far we have page 1, your title page. Page 2, this writing. And then the last page is your bibliography. Bibliography is all of the sources I use to learn on the internet or wherever you learn them. So I go find that source that I read from and I learned from, and I copy the URL and I just put it here on the bibliography. And they are actually links. You can actually click that link and it'll take you to that page. So I'm not plagiarizing. I'm not copying someone else's work. I'm using their information and giving them credit on the bibliography. And that is all you have to do for this week for your science assignment. It's going to take a little while to get this done, but you can do it. I need at least 4 paragraphs. and a bibliography at the end, and a title page at the beginning. All right. When you finish that, I do need you to share that link. I'm going to give you a different video about how to share this link. Do not copy the link at the top of the page. I need you to do something different. You'll click the word share. So stay tuned for another video about how to share this document. Thank you.